What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. First giveaway on the live stream tonight. We're going to give away Moon Juice NFT and some swags. We're going to do that towards the end of the live stream, so you have to stick around. You don't have to be present if you are participating in the giveaway. In order to participate in this giveaway, you have to own one of my coin NFTs from my OpenSea, or you have to become a member similar to Beanbag right there, which is $4.99 a month. Head over to the homepage. If you do that on this live stream, you will be entered in the drawing today. I have I think around 8 more drawings to do. I'm going to be doing 8 drawings every Saturday for the next 8 weeks. I posted that I'll be doing a drawing for every 1K subs I get, and subs blew up somehow, so we're gonna be giving away some stuff for the next couple weeks. So that'll be, I don't know, it's 7:30 my time, about an hour and a half. We'll do this drawing. We'll do it live on the screen so no one can call out cheating or whatever. But with that, we are going to jump right into BTC. BTC is actually at a very critical point, and I think this is what is going to determine the next move for BTC. So BTC is currently at this main resistance, pretty dang close to 25,000. I think the highest that we go is 25.5 if we go that high, and then that's going to initiate the capitulation back down. This rise that we have that going on right here, to me, looks very similar to back here. Even the indicators on the day chart, RSI is high, MACD does have some more bullish momentum. It can possibly go, but if we just zoom out and take a look at the RSI, and if we just draw a ray on it, we do break over this period, but more often than not we do get rejected at this period as well. So it's more of a 50-50 chance, but the way that the market's going and everything, that's why I think we're gonna be getting rejected here. I'm gonna actually do a copy paste type thing right here. So I'm gonna copy this general area on BTC. Well, actually not that part. I'm gonna chart or copy this general area on BTC, this upwards movement to the capitulation type event that it had, and we'll assess that situation off there. So we're gonna go like this, and from what I'm seeing, I did this earlier and for some reason this is not panning out. Let me try that one more time. There we go. And if we just trace that over, drag it over and fit it, just to fit the narrative, I guess. It's looking very similar to, a lot of people are saying we're dropping back down to 15K, and this could definitely be the case. Not saying it's going to happen, but I do think this 25,000 range is really going to tell the story of the future of BTC. If we break over 25.5 and we continue our upwards momentum, our next stop is most likely around $27,000 to $28,000. A lot of room on MACD to run. RSI would be entered into the overbought territory, but every time we've entered this overbought territory on Bitcoin, we've had that large slow bleed out back down to around 25. So I think this week is going to be the storyteller on BTC. Honestly, we will find out which direction we will be going on BTC. I just see it very difficult to get over 25.5. If it gets over that, then so be it. I might start looking at it as in a different retrospect, as BTC might have bottomed, but this uptrend that we're currently on is starting to dwindle out. I mean, yes, it's a steep uptrend nonetheless, but the peaks are getting lower, the retracements are getting lower. Just screams, hey, we're running out of steam. I mean, we had this slight uptrend right here, and then it just went straight, pretty much parabolic from there on out. So this was our blast off point, and we're currently hitting some resistance right here at 25,000. So I think 25,500 would be the absolute top before capitulation back down to around this main support area. So let's just keep an eye on that. It's going to happen in the next couple days to a week, I believe. I mean, we're almost there right now. We're at 24.3, 24.4. So we'll assess that situation at a later time. So we are going to jump in some altcoins today. So with that, I know I had a live stream last night, so a lot of the coins that we're charting will probably be repeats, but but we're gonna do it anyways. And we're actually gonna start off with quant. I know I did a quant video today and I did quant on the live stream yesterday, but I like me some quant, so we're gonna jump in on quant. So similar to quant, I'm on the day right now. I'm gonna jump to the 4 hour real quick. And the chart that I drew earlier today still looks valid. So with that being said, I'm just gonna repeat what I did earlier. We are consolidating sideways. We're having a difficult time getting over 132. RSI is pretty high. MACD though is starting to flatline towards a bullish scenario. So the thing that we have to be concerned about, not concerned, the thing we have to keep an eye on is this going to actually be a flip over to the bullish side, or is it going to be a fake out like these last two times in the bearish scenario? And I personally think it's going to be a fake out. I don't think we're going to enter that overbought territory on quant. I think we're going to be touching 132 and then heading back down to around $111 on quant. At least that's what I'm hoping, because I want to pick quant up on the cheap. I want quant all the way down here one more time. I mean, we could actually extend this fib further if we wanted to get into a larger time frame, and the max would be, yeah, it looks like 137 to 130 is going to be the top before we start retracing back down to this main support at $112. So we'll assess that situation at the time, but quant right now looks like it's going to have one little push up before consolidation. There's also one thing I want to note. People are saying, because I read the comments that people were posting, like, hey, it's looking like the sideways consolidation that happened from July to August, the sideways consolidation with the high move up. Yeah, but the sideways consolidation was a capitulation on the RSI nonetheless, and the RSI was extremely low before we took off to the overbought territory. The RSI is higher than it was previously, and as you can see, every run up that we've had on quant has gradually brought the RSI higher and higher and higher. So we're getting closer to the top on the RSI, so there's not that much more room for it to run. I think it'd be more beneficial for quant to retrace than try to push above $132. But if it does, so be it. I mean, this is a fantastic run for quant, and quant really doesn't follow BTC. If you've been following quant does its own thing. So quant does its own thing, but nonetheless, I do think we will be seeing a top right here, and then we'll be heading back down to this main support. And the thing about heading down to that main support, it still would maintain its bullish momentum. That would be a higher low as well, because you can see the lows are high. So we had a low here, higher low here, higher low here, higher low here, and this would bring that higher low, and then we could talk about a possible movement higher. But in the short term, I think quant is going to be retracing to around $111. Beer 30. So what are there any coins that are popping? Let me just take a look at coin market cap real quick, see what is popping. If we go over the last 24 hours, so Celsius is up 34.96, Polygon's up 9, little DAO, I actually covered that today. Someone requested that. I actually never heard of it, and for it to be ranked number 60. And then OKB, Axie Infinity, Cardano's up today. Other than that, we really haven't had a large movement in any coins. So let's look at Matic. So Matic is up 9.2% on $1.02. I actually got into Matic when it was 33 cents, but I sold it. I sold all of it a while ago, unfortunately. When I hit 80 cents, I sold it. It is what it is. Max supply is 10 billion, circulating supply is 7.4 billion, 7.5 billion market cap. I'm very interested in seeing what's going to happen to Matic and Solana and all those competitors, not competitors because this is a layer 2, but after Ethereum comes out with their sharding and the gas fees drop dramatically. All-time high in this coin was 292 8 months ago. All-time low was 3 years ago at 0.003. Imagine buying this 3 years ago and being up 32,000%. Absolutely crazy for such a short hold. 3 years is nothing if you think about it. And of course, everyone knows where Matic's listed. It's pretty much listed on every single exchange. So Matic right now, similar to Quant, absolutely took off around, middle of June, similar to a lot of other coins. And similar to a lot of other coins, it's looking like it's starting to slow that upwards movement. You can see we did recently break above the support channel. We have been making higher lows, but barely. We've barely been making these higher lows. So short term, let's draw some fibs on this and dissect it a little bit. That was a nice consolidation period we had on Matic, actually. Okay, let's dive in. So Matic right now, RSI is pretty dang high. MACD is actually starting to flip over bearish. I mean, it's not bearish yet, but you can see the candles aren't engulfing each other. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that, but nonetheless, it does look like we're about ready to see a retracement. You can see on the RSI, it's very, very, I guess I don't even know if this is the word, patterny. You can see the patterns every time we end up to this general area on the RSI. We have a large retracement more often than not. So I'd be looking for a retracement down to this main support area at around 88 cents. Or actually, I'd keep an eye on the 382 at 92. I think the dollar is going to be very difficult to fall below now that we broke above it, because those round numbers are very psychological numbers for people, and we're at $1.02 right now. So if anything, the worst case scenario I see is 91 and then a movement higher. That would actually bring the RSI back down here, and then one more push to the overbought territory. You can see even on the RSI, on this consolidation, we're doing step ups on the RSI, so we could have one more small push down and enter this overbought territory. But I think that would be the absolute top for Matic. That would be a risky play in my personal opinion, just judging by all the indicators. But if you're a long-term holder on Matic, I think just holding it and seeing where it's going to go, you could definitely get up to around $1.06, $1.10 before we start seeing that retracement. But nonetheless, I think in the short term, we are going to be seeing some downwards movement and one more bounce on Matic. But in the long term, I think we're entering the end of this uptrend phase, and then we'll start having that gradual retracement until we find the common ground or local bottom again, and then start our next leg up. But as of right now, you can see we were very, very steep on this uptrend, and we are starting to, what the heck, and we are starting to cool down. So nonetheless, I think this uptrend's about ready to not come to an end, but dwindle out, and then have that slow bleed back down before we have the next leg up. So short term Matic, I think retracement, one more push up, and then the large retracement will continue. So with that, Chef Natron says Silo, S-Y-L-O. Let's take a look. I don't like that chart. There we go. We'll go off of KuCoins. I had us go in the moon. Looks like the last time I charted it was July 22nd, and I charted it early before it went to the moon, but it looked very similar. If you look at last time I charted it, I said, hey, we're gonna be heading up to around the 382. We'll test that as support and then head higher. And if you look right here, we actually did do that. We went up here, broke above the 382, tested as support, and that was our moonshot. So that's pretty cool. Predicted it earlier than happened, so I guess that's a good TA. I'll chalk that as a win in my book. So let's just take a deeper look at Silo. Wow, Silo's up 16.3% at 004, 10 billion total, 3.9 billion circulating, 18 million market cap. Easily a moonshot gamble. The only thing you have to be concerned about is not even half the coins are in circulation. And when you get into the billions of coins, that's very, very hard to make large profits if they start diluting the market with more coins. So that's just something to take into consideration. Not saying they're going to do it, but that's just something to take into consideration. All-time high in this was a year ago at 1 cent. All-time low was also a year ago at 0007. So that's telling me that this is a relatively new coin. Yeah, it came out May of 2020. But Silo seems to be, and so similar to like the charts that we've charted in the past, like even the one we just charted, this one seems to have played out already compared to the other ones, because you can see we had that uptrend that I was talking about, and then you have that one blow off top, then you start that cool down period. It seems like this already had the blow off top and cool down period, similar to the chart that I charted just before this. You can see you had that really steep uptrend, and then you had that slow down right here until you had that capitulation down on July 27th. So this looks like it already played out compared to some other coins. I think a lot of coins that we chart tonight are going to be in this general phase right here, that huge run up, and then they're going to start that sideways consolidation. And that sideways consolidation is telling you, or initiating, that it looks like we might have one more push down. But you can see we do have one more push up, and then we had that drop down, and I think that's going to be the case for a lot of coins here in the next week or two. So I think we might have one more slight pump for a lot of coins, but inevitably I think this is what's going to be the case. We had that steep run up, sideways consolidation, that one more push, and then the capitulation. I've been talking about that the last couple days, or I talked about it yesterday on the live stream and talked about it today in other videos. That's what I've been seeing playing out for coins in the near future. So it's not financial advice, but it might not be a bad time to take some profit on some coins if you're up. It's not financial advice, but so let's just get into the TA of this. This thing tends to, when it goes, it goes. That's due to the low market cap, but nonetheless, looks like we wicked up to the 382. We're gonna get in close and take a deeper look at this. So we wicked up to the 382. We didn't really break up to it with the hard candle. We did break above this double resistance at the 618 nonetheless. So this actually could be the next leg up to one more push. Nonetheless, though, we are in this downtrend that we have to keep an eye on. So that one more push up before we start a drop back down looks like we could be heading up to 004. So from where we're currently at, where are we at? So we're down here. We're gonna go off the body. That's where it's saying right here. This is the current price of it. So another 7.8% could definitely be the case until we have a retracement back down. 7.8 up to this main resistance, then a wick up to this downtrend, and then a drop back down. But nonetheless, we are in a downtrend. It played out very similar to all the coins that we'll probably look at tonight, with a steep uptrend, sideways consolidation, but this one already played out and is initiating its downtrend. So I'm thinking this is going to be the case. It's going to have that one more push up here to this resistance, possibly wick up, test it, and then you can see after that's a steep retracement. So that retracement's either go down to the 618 or the 786. This is the double support now, so we could see, you know, a bounce here to try to make some bullish momentum on a slight uptrend. But nonetheless, RSI is reset, MACD is bullish, so I do think we will see some upwards movement of this on the short term. Not much of a long-term TA person because there's a lot of different variables, but once we head up here, I think this will be our first stop, the 618 main support at around 0043. It's a double support, and then we'll do some bouncing around here until it decides to make one more high or capitulate back down and then do its next run up. But nonetheless, I do think we are going to be seeing some upwards movement on this a little bit more before we see that drop. Approximately 7% max, or 6.5 to 7% max, and then from there I'd be keeping an eye on a retracement to the 618 at 0043. So arc block, hang on one sec. So arc block is up 5.3 at 18.2. Wow, this is a great setup. I don't know what the utility of this coin is, but 186 million, 98 million in circulating, so about half of it's in circulation, a little over half, and only a 17 million market cap. This thing could definitely rip if it survives this bear market. You see the all-time high was 4 years ago at 165, all-time low was 2 years ago at 4. So this thing really hasn't made any crazy moves even during a bull run. If we look at the long term, it looks like it came out in 2018 and just shit the bed since then. So most likely we had the launch, people sold their ICO, had that moonshot, and then had that retracement. But long term, it doesn't look like it's been good, but this setup is great. But we didn't really have a large movement in this last bull run last year. Let's see. Yeah, even in the last year, you know, November was usually the top of the last bull run. Even in November, this thing didn't move dramatically, so that's kind of concerning for me. Looks like, what is this? So the highest price was this, whatever, it's circulating supply. So it's a project was created to create the first blockchain ecosystem in the world, develop centralized application dApps according to object. So what they're planned on doing, remember this came out in 2018, is already active right now. There's already decentralized applications. There's already all this different stuff. So it sounds like what they're doing has already been done. So for them to be the first, or created the first, is long gone. So this mission statement is most likely why it's not taking off, because it's already been done. All-time high, or not all-time high, currently available on the following exchanges down here. So ABT actually did have a nice run up here. I don't like that chart. Let's see if we can find a better one. That's Coinbase. I need one with more data on it. So Hubo. Yeah, we'll try Hubo. There we go. A lot more data on this one. So it actually looks like I charted this in the past too. So we zoom out and take a closer look at this and extend this fib a little bit further. Now we'll go off the micro time frame on this bad boy. Nonetheless, we had a huge run up here. The run up was approximately let's see, almost 200%, 190%. So that's crazy, and that all happened in a matter of 2 days, from the 6th to the 7th. And then you have that cool down period. I've talked about retracing back to the 50% mark on moonshots. You can see we had that general retracement back. This isn't really the 50% mark, but it is the 618. But nonetheless, after that huge moonshot, we had that retracement. I've talked about, you know, the sellers sell at the top here, and then you had the people who FOMO'd here, and then you had the people who bought in down here. And that's usually why it retraces back to the 50 mark, because the people who bought in at the middle are only up or down a couple dollars. So they figure, why not just hold in case it takes back off. And you can see we are consolidating, broke above the 0.5 right now, working our way towards the 382. MACD is about ready to flip bullish. RSI is tailing back up. So it looks like this might want to have another push up higher, in my personal opinion. Let me see if I can extend this a little further. We'll go to the day. We'll actually go to the day. Wow, we haven't been this high in a very, very long time. That capitulation on June 15th. If you bought on June 15th and you held, you'd be up almost 400. You'd be up 415%. That is crazy. Crazy. 415%. So if we actually extend this a little bit further up to here, I think the next breakout could bring this up to 32 cents. If we break over this main resistance, you can see we've been testing this a couple times. RSI is starting to have a downtrend on the day, and the MACD hasn't flipped over bearish yet, but it is starting to downtrend on the day. Keep an eye on 19.5. If we do break above that, I think we'll have that next leg up to around 33. So in the short term, this is looking like it's starting that steep uptrend. Similar to the other charts we charted today, this one looks earlier. So you know how I was talking about the steep uptrends, and then you get that slow bleed out, sideways, and then you have the capitulation back down. This looks like it's still in the infant stage of working its way up. So short term, keep an eye on 19.5. If we break above that, I think we blow right past the 618, head up to the 382 at around 30 to 32 cents. So it's not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. I guess you can say I am bullish on it in the short term anyways. Okay, so let's get into the next one. ABT, that's what we're looking at. So check out, oh yeah, we already looked at that. Arc block, that's what we just covered. So arc block looks bullish in the short term. So with that, we're to jump. You know what I haven't looked at in a while, and we're to look at it. We're gonna look at Jasmine, but before then, I'll be right back. I just gotta take care of something. Okay, I am back. I just gotta check something real quick. We're gonna open this up, drag this back up here. Forgot to load my banner. You gotta have the banner, right? There we go. Should have like a checklist before I start my live streams. So Jasmine right now, this is the 4-hour. Jasmine really hasn't been doing crap since the large capitulation. We've just been consolidating sideways. It's a large consolidation off the main support at 0087 up to 1, but nonetheless, we'll just have to keep an eye on it. Jasmine right now looks like it's in a downtrend. The MACD is about ready to flip bearish as well. If we draw a fib on the 4-hour, looks like we want to head down to the 618 here at 0095. So I think Jasmine's gonna be playing out like this. We've tested this 382 several times before they have this downtrend right here, and we've tested the 786 nonetheless. And Jasmine is known for just crap in the bed pretty dang hard, and they've just been unloading massive amount of coins in circulation. I remember when Jasmine only had a couple million coins in circulation, and then they dropped billions upon the holders, and that's what started crashing Jasmine. And Jasmine never looked back since. We had this huge run up here. They unloaded more coins. We had the drop. We had the huge run up here, drop, and it looks like we're getting very close to a similar huge run up drop type scenario. History doesn't repeat, but it does rhyme, and this is very, very rhymey, I guess you could say. But short term, I am bearish on Jasmine. I made quite a bit of money on Jasmine flipping it several months back, but nonetheless, I'd be keeping an eye on a retracement down to the 618 at 009, and then we'll assess that situation at a later time. Okay, so that's Jasmine for you guys. So we're getting the LCX. LCX is up 4.3% at 7 cents, 950 million total supply. Over half that's in circulation. Small market cap of only 44,000. Looks like the all-time high was 9 months ago at 56 cents. All-time low was 2 years ago. Man, bought this a year ago, you'd be up 110,000% just for a 2-year hold. Isn't that crazy? It just shows you the power of holding, guys. So currently available on the following exchanges down here. Uniswap. It says Uniswap's the leader, but I don't know why people would use Uniswap than Coinbase. But judging by Chef Natron's experience with Coinbase, that might be why they're using Uniswap. So let's get into the TA on LCX. So last time I tried LCX, looks like it was the 13th. Well, yesterday. It's done a lot of stuff since yesterday. Currently still working its way up towards this resistance area at 8 cents. RSI is pretty high still, and you can see we did have this bearish crossover on the MACD, but the MACD in the previous histories has pretty much just been stagnant sideways. So could we be entering the stagnant sideways consolidation up here? Absolutely. That's just something we need to keep an eye on. So if we draw, we're not going to go off this scan wick here. We're going to go up from here to the top. And it looks like we're currently having a tough time getting over the 236. Nonetheless, though, I still would be very, very hesitant buying in right now. Even if we do see that consolidation right here, everything's screaming to me a bearish movement down, a retracement back down. So let's just keep an eye on a possible move back down to the 6382 and then something like that. But nonetheless, if I wanted this coin, I don't own any of this, and this is not financial advice, but if I wanted this coin, I think the 618 would probably be a pretty good buying opportunity in my personal opinion. So we'll just keep an eye on the 618 area. Nonetheless, though, I think we are going to be seeing that consolidation after this huge run up. Previously, after we've had huge run ups and the RSI has entered into an overbought territory, and the last time that happened was on June 10th. We had this huge run up here. It absolutely shit the bed. So hopefully that's not the same play. But as of right now, I am not bullish on this. Just all indicators are screaming a bearish movement. Can we make a little bit of money in the short term? Yeah, but I think the longer play is a retracement back down to around 30 on the RSI, a movement in the bearish scenario, and then we'll assess that situation at the later time. So LCX, I would wait to purchase some more personally than buy right now. I don't see a moonshot happening anytime soon. We just had that run up period. So a consolidation or a capitulation a little bit lower is what I'm seeing. Good luck tonight when I find out if I'm going to the Discord jail. I'm catching up with chats. Giveaway, oh crap, forgot about it, I hope. And charting crypto t-shirt. Yeah, fuck Coinbase. Okay, so next coin. Make sure you guys put your request in. I'm actually gonna go off the Discord request right now. Somehow I'm in a general chat in the Discord channel. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. There we go. So we're about the charting request in the Discord. We had Zgos saying Quant, ALBT, and LCX. We did Quant, we did LCX. So we're gonna jump on ALBT real quick. So if you're new to the channel and you clicked on it because you saw a giveaway of NFT and shirt, if you want to participate in this giveaway, you have to own one of my coin NFTs, which you'll find on the open seas, which is in the link below. Just a basic OG coin or similar to that. You can also enter the giveaway tonight if you become a member of my channel, which is $4.99 a month. Head over to the homepage where you can do that. I have a giveaway happening, looks like the next 8 Saturdays. So for the next 8 weeks, every Saturday I'm going to be doing a giveaway or two. I based it off of every time I add another 1,000 subscribers to my YouTube channel, I'm doing a giveaway, and YouTube subscribers ended up going to the moon from 2,000 to 9,700, and so I'm doing the giveaways every Saturday until I'm caught up with subscribers. So if you want to participate in that, that's all you have to do, and you'll be entered in every single giveaway for the next 8 weeks. You get a swag t-shirt, and I'm doing a Moon Juice NFT collection. The first NFT is being given away today along with some swag. So we're to get into Alliance Block ALBT. Down 2.1% at 5.7 cents. Looks like the max supply is 850 million. Circulating supply is over half. Small market cap of only 26 million. All-time high was 136 11 months ago. All-time low was 2 years ago at 2 years ago at 3 cents. Currently available on the following exchanges down here: Uniswap's leader, followed by KuCoin. Oh, that's a disgusting chart. Disgusting. Okay. Look at these huge gaps. There we go. So I actually called it going down to the 786 from here, but it went down to the 618 and worked its way back up to the 382. So wrong on that one. Can't win them all, right? MACD's about ready to flip. Flip bearish, RSI stagnant sideways. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. We are in a general uptrend. We started the uptrend on the 30th of June. Looks like we're entering that steeper phase of the uptrend, so that's something we need to keep an eye on. You can see we had this consolidation right here, or not consolidation, uptrend, and then we started this steeper uptrend, and everything happens in threes in crypto, so it looks like we might have one more push up before we have that capitulation, but nonetheless, we entered the second phase of this uptrend. Let's draw a fib to try to dissect this a little bit. As of right now, we're getting held up at this resistance. We're not getting held up. We're battling at this resistance at 5.7 cents, which is actually at the 382 as well. But with this retracement, we could actually go down to the 0.5 at 5.6 before we have a move up higher. But we just flipped over bearish, and we are not really high on the RSI, but nonetheless, every time we tag this overbought area, it looks like we bleed all the way back down to 35. So unfortunately, I do think we are going to be retracing back down to the 618 on this coin. 618 is down here, 618 main support. So I'd be keeping an eye on 5.3 to 5.4 cents on this retracement. I guess that would make it the uptrend invalid. So the 618 would have to hold to continue this bullish momentum, the steeper uptrend right here. I mean, if we just draw this uptrend and try to play off the uptrend. Yeah, so this is entering a very, very, I guess you can say, critical price area on Alliance block. We're at 0.5 right now. We need a pump here, but the scenario on the MACD and the RSI are saying, hey, we're going bearish. Let's see if the day says anything differently. So on the longer time frame, we have the steep uptrend. Even the day is about ready to flip over bearish as well. You can see over this gradual uptrend that we've been on, the MACD is bleeding out slower and slower and slower and about ready to work our way to a bearish crossover as well. So I'm actually going to be bearish on Alliance block on the short term. I'm going to be looking for a retracement down to the 5.4. So it looks like this steep uptrend that we started was we didn't have enough moon juice to continue that, and I think we're burning our fuel pretty damn fast. We will start seeing the repercussions of that, which will be a drop down to the 618 main support area at around 5.3 for Alliance block. But that's what we'll have to assess at a later time. Yo, Mr. Andy Walk, thanks for the time and work, bro. Hope Chef or Vlad wins tonight. Say Moon Boy one time for me, please. Moon Boy! Moon Boy. Thanks, man. I really, really appreciate it. Oh man, I had an overlay for it. Oh, there we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I appreciate it, man. I really do. There we go. So the overlay works. The overlay works, guys. That's a little tweak that I did. It's pretty badass. So LRC, please. So what we need to do is we need to look at API 3. We'll look that up after. What am I looking at? LRC. So Loopring LRC is up 1.2% at 48 cents, 1.3 billion max supply, 1.2 billion circulating. So the thing that's good about Loopring is they have a large amount of coins, but almost all those coins are in circulation. And even with all those coins in circulation, we're at 48 cents, which is pretty good for 1.3 billion coins and a 615 million market cap. All-time high was $3.75 9 months ago. All-time low was 2 years ago at 1.9 cents. We recently did have a run-up. Loop rings currently available. Following exchanges down here. BitGet being the leader. Looks like last time I charted this, I was saying rinse and repeat type scenario, and that still looks like the valid move right here. Looks like we're tailing up towards an overbought territory on the RSI. And so similar, like I talked in the past, there's 3 different phases. This one had that uptrend here. We're entering the second phase of the steeper uptrend. I have to find out what this is called. I read about it during my vacation and I found it very, very interesting. And when I came back, I remembered it and I started looking at these charts, and everything normally plays out in 3s. I mean, they're not as long as each other, but there's always 3 general areas in an uptrend. You have the slow build up, you have the steep climb, then you have the blow off top. But as of right now, it looks like we're in the second phase of this uptrend on LRC. And if we draw this large fib, oh man, one second. So we draw this large fib, you can see we're currently testing the 382 right now. We've tested it once, twice. So this is a consolidation between the 382 and 618. But I think we're going to be seeing that one next push up a little bit higher for LRC. So I think the next push up is what we're going to see as a drop back down here to around 46, and then we could be seeing a high of 53 and just rinse and repeat type scenario. I think 53 will enter us into that overbought territory, and then that's where we'll see that large drop back down to this main support channel. But LRC looks like it's having that steady growth right now, and it's nice to see a steady growth rather than a moonshot, because that is healthy growth. Moonshot is using all your juice up at once. Here we have a slow start going right here, you know, revving our engines, get some speed, then we step on the gas a little bit, then you'll have that next push up and then capitulation back down. So it looks like we're in the second phase of this uptrend. Let's just keep an eye on this main support area at 48, and then a move up to around 53 cents. No, that's not Elliott wave. I don't think. That is that. They call that a different scenario. It's in that book. I believe you said I think you said you bought it. Remember that charting book that I posted on the Discord channel that I read? They talked about it in there. I marked the page. I just haven't looked at it. I've been reading other charting books for the time being, but I found this one very interesting. As I use it, I see it playing out quite often. Exactly what they talked about. I see your request for MCO too. If you keep blowing up the chat, I'm not going to do it. So short term, let's look for 53 and then a retracement back down to support to 48, then rinse and repeat type scenario for LRC. So now we're on the XCN. And if you want your coin charted above all the rest, since you're in line, you can always send a super chat over. That'll put you ahead of all the coins. And I'll chart it right now if you send a super chat. But we're going to get into XCN real quick. XCN. What is this coin? The Coinbase on KuCoin. We're gonna look here. We're gonna jump on here. XCN. Oh, so Chain. I have heard of Chain. Chain's up 1.5% at 8 cents. 53 billion max supply. Not even half of that's in circulation, so be careful about that. We also have a 1.8 billion market cap. So there are So it's ranked number 39. So it's a ranked coin. It's up there, but it's just not talked about a lot. It looks like the all-time high in this was 3 months ago at 18 cents. All-time low was 2 months ago at 0.002. So if you bought this 2 months ago and you wrote it out, that's 2468. That's already 400% gain. That's nuts. Currently available on the following exchanges down here. Looks like Coinbase is the leader. Yikes. Auto zoom in. Man, the zoom in super far in this, so it's not having huge price action, but nonetheless there's price action here that we can use to chart some data. So as of right now, it looks like what doesn't look like we are in a downtrend right now. We've started this downtrend back here on July 10th. We're still in this downtrend. I can draw a general trend line that we can go off of. Nonetheless, this is the general trend, which with that and the RSI and MACD, the MACD is about ready to flip bear or bullish. On the short term, RSI has room to run up to the overbought territory or up to around 76. So for chain right now, I'd be keeping an eye on the movement up to around 8.9 to 9 cents, but it doesn't look super bullish to me on the short term whatsoever. Long term, I don't know the use case behind it. This chart looks very, very manipulated somehow. Short term though, I think we're going to be having that slight upwards movement to test this downtrend right here. So let's keep an eye on the 618, which is at 8.9 to 9 cents, and then from there, I think we'll see that movement back down and just continue this downtrend type scenario. So it's not bullish to me right now, but if you want to hold this long term, go ahead. It might not be a bad time to accumulate. And it looks like it wants to retrace back down to this main support at 8.3. You can see there was a lot of price action around this support. So it looks like we had that consolidation blast up, then that slow bleed out, and it looks like it wants to head back down to this main support area. So longer term, if I wanted this coin, this is not financial advice, I would just put a buying order at 8.3 cents and just wait, because I do think inevitably we will be seeing 8.3 cents. Definitely with how I think BTC is going to play out. Even with BTC rising, this coin is not rising, which is kind of a red flag, but you do you. Supposed to say wins, not wins. Let's see what MCO2 is. I never heard of it. Kind of looks like sounds like a bad coin. It's not even on. It's not on CoinGecko. Oops, that's MX. It's not on here. Yeah, I have no idea what MCO2 is. If I can't find it, I'm not going to chart it. If I can't find it on either one of these things, it's not even on deck. So I would say that's a shit coin, moonshot gamble. I have no idea what it is. So I don't know if you're trying to shill it or what. If I win, I'm donating it to Vlad. He puts in a lot of work on the Discord trying to help us all. Hey bro, what do you think about Moss Carbon Credit? Ah, this is what you're talking about. So Moss Carbon Credit is down 0.52 at 422. It's a self-reporting circulating supply, so be very careful about that. So it's not validated on CoinMarketCap of, what is this, 100,000, 2.100,000 million, 2.8 million. Market cap's 12. That's also self-reported, so do your own due diligence. That's a small market cap with a small circulating supply. Looks like the all-time high doesn't have a lot of data on it, so I'd be very careful. All-time high, where's that at? I don't even know if there's a chart for this. All-time high was 2168 8 months ago. All-time low was 3 days ago. So if this is a coin you want to play, 3 days ago would be the time to buy in. And actually, that's not a big price difference from where we're currently at now. Looks like it's currently, oh, it's on Coinbase. Okay, so this is available on Coinbase. So being listed on a large exchange like this, if this survives the bear market with this low total supply, I could definitely see this thing ripping. Now that I know it's listed on Coinbase. So that means we can probably find it on here. So it looks like since initial inception, it's just been tanking, but you did have some big run-ups back here in the past. Let's just zoom in and take a little bit of a closer look at it. Yeah, as of right now, I think we're going to be putting some lower lows, and we're currently almost in price. We're currently in price discovery technically, because this was the lowest the coin has ever been back here on August 12th, which was yesterday. So that's price discovery mode. So with price discovery mode, there's not a lot of data to go off of, but we can generally get an idea if we draw a fib on the retracement. So if we draw a fib like from this high to this high here, I have to zoom in and take a closer look at that. I wouldn't be investing in this coin. There's just so many gaps in this data. Short term right now, it looks like if we don't get over $4.25, the next retracement is going to be down to this 786 at around $4.14. If we break below that, it looks like it wants to shit the bed down to 386 and put another low in. So as of right now, I'm not bullish on this coin. I wouldn't be investing in this, especially with the way I think BTC is going to be playing out. Yes, this is still in a downtrend. It is a gradual downtrend, but nonetheless, it's a downtrend. If we just drew a, come on, god dang it. If we just drew this downtrend nonetheless, it does look like that retracement down to around $3.39 to $4 is going to be the case. So bearish on this coin in the short term. Long term, if it survives the bear market and enters into the bull cycle, then you could probably make some money off it, but it just doesn't look like a good money or good coin to make some money off of. Do I see VXV ever breaking their all-time high? Let's see. So do I think they're going to ever break their all-time high? That's going to be based off of how many coins they had in circulation at their initial inception. So VXV is down 3.5 at 46 cents. I like the setup of VXV with the max supply only being 50 million and the circulating being 37, and the market cap's not even 20 million, it's at 17 million. Definitely the setup to run during the next bull run. Looks like the all-time high was 1919 11 months ago. All-time low was 3 years ago at 1.2 cents. So 11 months ago was at 1919. Let's see what it was max. So this was the all-time high September of 2021. We compare the market cap. So they have not put more coins in circulation. It looks like they actually decreased the amount of coins in circulation, which is great. Which means if they don't continue to put coins in circulation, I definitely think during the next bull run, you'll easily make an all-time high. And the crazy part is you're pretty much reset to where you were before the run up to this all-time high. This actually looks like a great buying opportunity in my personal opinion. I might actually look into this. Looks like it's available on the following exchanges, KuCoin being the leader. So this is actually looking like a pretty good opportunity in my personal opinion to pick up some more. The setup's definitely great if it survives this bear market to make a lot of money in the next bull run, and I think we'll definitely blow above our all-time high during the next bull run. And so let's get into the charting of it on the short term. Oh, one sec, I gotta grab a can of moon juice. Okay. Moon juice acquired. So VXV, it looks like last time I charted it was back here on July 14th, had us running up to the 236, dropping down to the general 618 area to the top of this support channel. So this one actually played out as I predicted. I'll chalk that as a win. Check. Haven't charted it in a while. So that's a pretty cool thing. I always love coming back to charts that I haven't charted in a while and see how they actually played out. And so this one's a win. Short term right now, we are in a general uptrend. RSI is pretty much stagnant sideways. MACD isn't doing crap. So this consolidation is a bullish thing. Consolidation just means coins are accumulating at this. People are accumulating the coin at the same price for a long period of time. So as of right now, we're currently being held up to 618. RSI definitely has room to run up higher, but just judging by this MACD movement and everything, it just looks like this coin wants to consolidate between this main resistance 618 area, and that's not a bad thing. I know it's boring, but it just means people are accumulating that coin at the same price, and inevitably if we do break above this 50 cents, which that is going to be the goal point right there, keep an eye on 50 cents. Eventually I think we will be breaking above it, and if we do break above it, if I extend this fib a little bit further, it looks like as soon as we break above this resistance, we're met with the 382 at 51. So we're kind of have a double resistance area right here. We have a resistance within the resistance channel below a 382. So if we work our way up here and blast through, this is going to be a general area to keep an eye on. You can see we actually broke above it previously here, broke above that, but then this 382 rejected us, and then you can see we wicked above it here, but the top of this resistance channel rejected us. So there's a lot of general resistance in this area that we need to get over, but once you get over that resistance, it all flips into support. So if you get above this 382 at 51.8 cents, the 382 acts as a support. This channel is going to flip green, so that channel is going to act as support. This is going to flip into a support resistance. So if we get over that, it's going to be very, very difficult to fall below it. As you can see, it's very difficult to get above it nonetheless as well. But short term right here, it looks like we're going to be bouncing off the 786 and make another attempt at this 50 cents resistance area. Eventually, you know, if you just keep beating at it, eventually you'll break through it. Usually I say 1 top, 2 top, 3 top, drop top, but just judging by the consolidation and the charts on the MACD and RSI, it does look like we're gonna have a 4th top, working our way back up to 50 cents. So I'm going to call 50 cents to test this main resistance area one more time. If we break above this, just keep an eye on it, because if we break above 52 cents, that's all going to flip into support, and then I can definitely see this having a large movement up here, a secondary movement higher. So if we break above 52 cents, I can see a large push, but nonetheless we are consolidating between a heavy resistance area on VXV. Hi, my name is Andy. I'm a cryptoholic and all I know is moon. I need help, and I did. Oh man, I'm way behind in these chats. Mine, his chart lags a little. Also, once you are in here long enough, you will see he is a few minutes behind. Yeah, so I have point-to-point internet, so my what I say takes a while to catch up. Cool, check it out, see what you get. Thanks, CC. AMTD or SLP. So I'm actually going to look at the Discord real quick. We have OG Silver MAB, which is Beanbag in here, saying CPH Cipher. So we're going to go off of that real quick. So CPH right now down 3.2 at 1.5, 8.4 billion, small circulating supply. I'd be very, very hesitant on buying into this coin. Just looking at it right here, I wouldn't buy into it. With only 540 million in circulation and 8.4 billion possible, and of course they're going to be putting more coins in circulation during the lifespan of this chart. I would just be very careful on buying into it right now. Even though the market cap's low, you never know when they're going to unload coins. All-time high on this was 13 cents 7 months ago. All-time low was 7 months ago as well. So it kind of sounds like this coin came out 7 months ago. Came out in November 2021. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a good chart on this, but just looking at the data, I wouldn't buy into it. Yeah, I can't find a chart on it. Sorry, man. These charts are all chalked up. If we just go off the indicators here, and if you are comfortable with me using this, we are in a bear scenario. RSI is pretty much at its peak. If we run a mean sideways where we're currently at, you can see we generally tag this area and then start our descend downwards to around 37. So that 37 retracement would actually bring us down to around 1.3. Quick fib on this, bottom to top. If we broke below this 1.3, I think the lowest we would go is 1.25. I think something like this could be at play. 1.25, then it'll work higher. You can see if this is accurate, it looks like we have a low here, and this would actually be a higher low as well. So it looks like something like this could be at play. So I'd be keeping an eye on the 618 at 1.25, and then we'll assess the situation at a later time for that. So SLP, Sleepy Love Potion. I know that one. It's tied in with Axie Infinity. I thought Sleepy Love Potion was also tied into Time Wonderland and tied in with Spell. Uh, 2.2 infinite max supply. Be careful of that. Already has 39 billion circulation, 209 million. I wouldn't be investing in it. I don't like max supplies and the market cap's too high. Down 2.2 at 005. All-time high of 39 cents. All-time low was 2 years ago at 0.03. And 2 years ago to now, I mean, it's only 67% gain, so not massive gains there. Currently available on the following exchanges down there. So SLP, Sleepy Love Potion, Binance. So Sleepy Love Potion is very similar to what I was talking. Oh, I tried this previously back when I used color fibs. Hang on, I want to see how this actually played out. This has to load real quick. I want to see if I was a moon boy or not. Oh geez, last time I charted this was January. Last time I charted this was January, and I did have a moon boy chart and it actually did moon. Huh. Man, sometimes I just need to listen to myself and buy some coins. We're gonna clean this up and start fresh though. We pretty much have been consolidating sideways on this general uptrend. You can see that this uptrend looks like it entered its secondary phase. So if we do the sideways consolidation, you can see it's entering its secondary phase of an uptrend. Usually there's 3 different phases. I've talked about that before. It's a new fact that I've learned. But nonetheless, it does look like we will be retracing to this uptrend, which if we draw a fib from bottom to top here is the 382. So I'd be keeping an eye on a drop back down to the 382 down here at around 0049, and then a retest of this resistance area at 56. So we're entering our, well, I mean, these were resistance in the past, but we're entering our first resistance area since we made the steeper uptrend. The reason that we got the steeper uptrend is because we broke above this resistance here at 438, which we tested once, twice, 3, 4 times, and once we broke above that, we started getting very, very steep. So it's gonna be very similar here. I could see a tight consolidation. If we break above the 0.5, that'll enter phase 3 of this uptrend, where we have that higher top before a consolidation back down. MACD is entering a bear scenario, which is indicating a push back down probably to the 382. RSI will probably retrace to the 382 back down to 45. So nonetheless, I do think we will see a retracement before a movement higher on this coin, approximately a 5 to 6% retracement, and then we'll assess the situation at a later time. Okay, back to the live stream. Where we at? So AMTD. Oh, difference. Anton. Okay. Your name threw me off. So that SLP, AMTD is a stock. I don't normally do stocks, but I like it. We'll try it. Just keep in mind though, my mind is set up for cryptocurrencies, so the movement of stocks are very foreign to me, so I can't take that into consideration. Oh boy, I can't even find a decent chart on this, so tell you what, I'll do this offline and send it to you. I'm not going to spend time looking for a stock, but I'll definitely do this offline and send it to you in the Discord. How's lovely Inu doing? So see, there's a lot of people in here today. We're actually up to 20 people on live, it says. So I'm doing the giveaway today. I'm going to be doing it very soon, around another half an hour. In order to participate, you have to be a member of the channel, which is $4.99 a month, or own one of my coin NFTs, which you can find in the description below. I'm giving away the first Moon Juice NFT today, also a swag, which is a t-shirt of your choice from whatever my collection that I have. So we'll be doing that giveaway here pretty dang soon. But let's try a couple more coins beforehand. So how's lovely Inu doing? Inu or Shiba Inu? I'm guessing you're off of Shib. Shib's up 0.1. Just doing his thing, man. The crazy part is I've actually been looking at this, and I do think the dogs are going to run one more time, and I think the dogs are going to take off before a lot of the other coins. And if we look at just this general chart right here without going into the deep TA, where we're currently at looks very similar to what we were at back in 2021. You can see we had that bump, large run up consolidation. We had the bump, large run up consolidation. So I'm going to be looking for this one bump right here, similar to what we had in the past. And when I see that one bump, then I'm going to be like, okay, so we had that one bump. It's going to play out a third time, and then Shib will run, I personally think. So we had it play out twice, and this is just looking at this chart right here. Let's jump into the TA on it real quick. It looks like I had Shib going to the moon. Remove drawings. Looks like Shib entered its second phase of its uptrend. We had the one uptrend. We're entering that second phase of the uptrend right now. I'm gonna draw a larger fib on this. So as of right now, RSI is high, MACD is about ready to flip bearish. So I would be keeping an eye on this general area. I mean, we still are in an uptrend, so we could definitely have one more pop higher. But the last time we entered an overbought territory was back here on July 20th. So it looks like this resistance area is giving us a very difficult time. So this is 0.00001. I'd keep an eye on that. If we get rejected here, this uptrend is going to break, and then we'll start that downtrend. So we're actually entering a very, very critical price area, I believe, for Shiba at this 1.3, which is only 2.28% higher. You can see these uptrends are getting very, very tight within this general area between the resistance and the uptrend. If we break this uptrend, the next support isn't going to be down here until this previous uptrend. I don't think the support here will hold at 1197. I think it would be 113. Short term though, I would rather be more safe than sorry. I think we might have topped out. I think we might be topping out here. Then we'll see that push back down here, and then just a reset. So I'm going to be bearish on Shib right now, but I'm bullish on Shib in the long term. I think that Shib's going to be a good indicator once it starts taking off that the bull runs back, and we haven't been taking off. But short term bearish, long term I can definitely see this thing making money one more time for people. I don't own any Shib. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever own any Shib, but nonetheless, it is looking bearish short term. I think it's bullish long term. So I did Silo already. Where the hell is Vlad? I bet he stayed up all night. Yeah, Vlad was he's a night owl, I guess you can say. Stays up all night and sleeps during the day. I gotta get caught up in these chats, man. Thanks and greetings from Germany. So we have CNS. Let's take a look at CNS. So Centric swap is up 3.2% at 123,403, 547 million max, 20 million circulating. So be careful about that. They could put a lot more coins in circulation. The crazy part about this is the market cap's only 773,000. So definitely a risky investment, but no risk, no reward. A 10x on this would only bring this up to 7.7 million, which is definitely doable. So a 10x from here is definitely in the cards if this survives the bear market. All-time high was 2 years ago at 1.8. All-time low was 25 days ago. If you would have bought 25 days ago, you'd be up 92%. Currently available on the following exchanges. I believe this is also available on Coinbase, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. I'm still following my prediction from August 11th, it looks like. I'm going to clear up these drawings. Fib's still valid. We still are in this downtrend. Yeah, so I think the next area for CNS is going to be a push down to the 618 right here at 328. That would bring the RSI absolutely reset, similar to like we had back here, and then we can start that gradual movement upwards. You can see after we entered, I'll zoom out. After we entered the bottom back here on the charts, we had that movement upwards, and I think we're going to be testing that. Not testing that. I think that is going to be the next play for this coin. I think we're going to be pushing down to the 618 at 326, and then working our way higher from there. So I'd be keeping an eye on that retracement, which is approximately a 9 to 10% retracement, and then from there I think we recoup and start pushing our way to some higher highs. I heard the top pop on the Neptune juice. If CC starts slurring his words, just know he is giving good information still. It's not affected in the negative way from Neptune juice. Hit that like button please, especially if he's charting your coin. Yes, if you can, guys. If you don't do super chats or anything like that, it would really help me out if you just smash that like button. Helps the channel grow, helps my videos get out to more people. Greetings from Julius. NFT and t-shirt giveaway for membership holding and supporters. Yeah, so tonight VAI. VAI, is that a coin? So VAI right now is up 0.8% at 94 cents. Max supply of 21 million. So all the coins are in circulation. Super small amount of coins in circulation. Super high market cap. Or not super high market cap. Super low market cap. So with that, definitely has juice to run. If this coin's been around for a while, I guarantee the price has entered up into the... Sorry, I was reading the Discord. Looks like the all-time high was a year ago at 120, all-time low was a year ago at 57. Currently available on the following exchanges. Looks like Pancake Swap and Binance are the leader. So VAI. Hey guys, 10 more minutes until the giveaway. So if you want to participate in the giveaway, make sure you either become a member of my channel or get one of those NFTs. So 10 more minutes until the giveaway, guys. As of right now, it looks like we had this top happen right here and we're on this downtrend. We recently didn't enter an overbought territory in the MACD, but nonetheless, we are seeing a retracement and a bearish flip over on the MACD. So more likely than not, I'm going to be banking on a retracement. If we draw right here, it looks like the first retracement to the 618, but the next retracement to the 786, and more likely than not, we are going to be seeing a retracement to the 786 with a wick down to the support area at 1.1. So I'm going to be looking for a retracement down here. This is starting a downtrend. Let's see this general downtrend area. Yeah, so something like this could definitely be at play. Bounce off that, test the 382, push down, test the 786. So for VAIOT, it's looking like it's going to be in a downtrend for a little bit until we enter a lower area on the RSI, at least 31 on the RSI. I think we're going to be testing this downtrend. So keep an eye on some downwards movements for VIOT. Yeah, what's Jeff said. Hit that like button. If you're on Twitter and like his content, feel free to share the live stream. Moon Boy, I'm having a mesh burger for dinner. Meshel? What's a meshel burger? And I'm way behind on these chats. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta read through this. Confusing. Difference is Anton. Yeah, so difference is Anton. So can you chart Yuma? So I did Yuma not that long ago, so there's not much is going to change from my last TA. So I did Yuma on a video that I uploaded onto my channel. So look at that one. It's exactly the same. Why is your name different here? I'm different. It's called Lovely Inu. I don't like dogs now. I know about Quant. How about Elon? Okay. So we're looking at engine ENJ. So engine's up 1.4% at 71 cents, 1 billion max supply, 934 million circulating, 666 million market cap, all-time high in this coin was 482 9 months ago, all-time low was 5 years ago at 1.8 cents. Looks like the currently available on the following exchanges down here. Hit BTC is the largest. So let's get into the TA of engine coin. Wow, engine coin is making some a large movement. Looks like we're entering into a very critical price area though, in my personal opinion. So nonetheless, we had this first general uptrend right here, secondary uptrend where we're currently at, and we're currently testing this. Well, it's support right now, but it looks like it keeps flipping from support to resistance, which was a difficult area back here in 2022 of May. As of right now, RSI is pretty high at 58. MACD is about ready to flip bearish, it looks like, but we did just have a bearish fake out, which means we're entering very closely into the peak of this upwards consolidation area, this triangle, I guess people would say. So it looks like something like this could be the case. If we break to the upside, I could see a large movement here. So think of this consolidation like a spring. I mean, generally this is a channel, but you can actually think of it like a spring. So, you know, people have channels. Oh shoot. Nonetheless, I'm not going to draw that. I'm not very good at drawing that. But we're entering towards the peak of a breakout period for engine coin. It looks like we did just flip over bearish. So this consolidation is going to either break to one side, the upside, or the downside. And with the RSI being high, I'm going to be very hesitant on saying the upside. But if we do break out to the upside, it's going to be a large movement. If I draw a fib here, we're going to draw from the bottom here to the top here, and we can see where that movement will possibly be. Clean up these lines. So you can see the 786 is this main support right here, and then we have this general resistance area at 73 cents, and then the 618 is at 78. So we're gonna zoom in and take a little closer look here. I'm gonna be looking for a breakout here, and it looks like by the 15th. So the next 2 days is going to really tell the story of this. The storyteller is this main resistance area, which we're having a difficult time getting over. If you see an open and close above 71.47, that's going to initiate a next large push up to around $1. I personally believe. I think if we break above 71 cents, the next stop is going to be a large push up to $1. You can see if longer time frame, this does look like a local bottom, or does look like a bottom which we had on June 20th, and we started this uptrend right here. Even if we extend this downtrend here, like, we definitely broke out of it. So we are in a long-term uptrend, and we are in a short-term uptrend, and we are entering a peak of a consolidation. So two different scenarios. We break above 771, we're going to see a movement up to, I almost guarantee, $1. I can't guarantee anything because none of this is financial advice. I think we blasted the 618 382 and end up in this general vicinity. But if this plays out the opposite way and we fall below 65 cents, the same thing happens on the downside. So think of it like a spring. You know, you have these large springs that get consolidated, they get tighter and tighter and all coiled up. All that energy has to go somewhere. So if we have a breakout to the upside, all the energy goes upwards. If we have a breakout to the downside, all the energy goes downward. So it's a large movement in either direction. I would actually personally be it wants me to say bearish just looking at looking at this. It wants me to say we're gonna have that push down, but it's just very hard for me to say that with the way that this chart looks right now. So I'm gonna go against the grain here, going against what I'm seeing, and I'm thinking this thing's gonna be pushing up close to around $1 here pretty soon. At least a wick up there, which is approximately, yeah, around 30 to 40%. So engine's looking good. Just keep an eye on 71.4, and if we break below 65 cents, hold on to your pants because it's going to get bad. If we break below this resistance, it's going to get bad. We break above this resistance, it's going to be good. So you're like, oh yeah, thanks for charting that, man. You said the coin can go up and down. That's great, TA. I didn't say the coin can go up and down. I'm giving you scenarios at play of if the coin does this, then it's going to do that. So it's if then scenario in the near future, and it's the future is very, very near on this breakout to the upside or downside on this coin. The prices you need to keep an eye on: 71 cents for the breakout to the upside, and 65 cents if it falls below that. We're gonna have the breakout to the downside on engine. Haka 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 haka. Oh wait, I've been watching charting crypto for way too long. So Ryan Seeger says Atom, so we will do Atom. And then after this coin here, we're actually going to do the giveaway. So yeah, we'll chart Atom, and then we'll end. We're not going to end the live stream, but we will do the giveaway after that. So let's take a look at Atom. So Atom right now, or Cosmos, is down 0.4% at $11.99. Infinite max supply, 292 million in circulation, 3.5 billion market cap. All-time high was 44.45 7 months ago. All-time low was 2 years ago at $1.16. Currently available on the following exchanges down here. I know there's more other than this. So let's jump into Cosmos. Yo, this is looking very, very similar to Engine. Oh, sorry, I can't draw a straight line to save my life. Yes, very similar to Engine. It looks like we're entering that general uptrend consolidation area. We're having a difficult time getting over $12. You can see we had that difficult time back in May as well before we shit the bed down here. Nonetheless, though, this consolidation is getting very, very tight. So on the short term, I am going to be expecting a pushback down to around $11.41 for something like this. This is without me drawing any fibs, so I'm going to draw a fib on this and see if this is actually a valid move. We're going to draw a larger fib on this and see what's happening on the larger time frame, not larger time frame, but larger fib channels. So if we go bottom here to the previous high there, that actually validates that breakout movement up to the 382. Damn, I'm good. I'm just kidding. I mean, that's right to the T, man. So what I'm actually looking for a breakout on this. I mean, the RSI is high, MACD's bearish, but I think with this pushback down to this support channel, the RSI is to be down at a decent level. The MACD will play its bearish scenario out, and then we'll have that moon juice party, and then head up to the 382 at around $14. $14 to $14.25 is what it looks like Atom wants to do. So I'd be keeping an eye on that drop back down here, and then that movement up to around $14. Okay, so with that, guys, we are going to do the drawings. We're going to start with the NFT, and the second drawing is going to be for the swag. So let me drag this over here real quick. So this is the random picker right here. So you can see this is everyone that is currently entered in. I'll go through it slowly so you guys can look through it. Not a lot of people in. Some people have 3 entries. I mean, we have Me Love Llamas, which is a member, Vlad Impaler, which is a member, Chef Neutron, which owns an OG coin. We have Mab, which is a member. Mab also owns a bronze coin. Chef Neutron's a member. Bismo is an OG bronze NFT holder. Mr. Andy Walk is an OG coin holder as well. Pat K is a member. Mav has OG silver. Hey, it's me. Grizz has bronze coin. Mr. Andy Walk is a member, and Chef Natron is OG gold. So these are the people that are entered in this giveaway right now. So with that, let's do the first giveaway here for the NFT. So I'm going to shuffle the names, and first giveaway of the Charting Crypto channel right here. Start. And who is it going to be? Who's going to get the NFT? Chef Natron gets the Moon Juice NFT. Congrats, man. Congrats. So first winner of the night, Chef Natron, Moon Juice NFT. So let's do a second drawing here. This is for the t-shirts. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna pick another name. So we're gonna pick another name for this is for the swag right now. So swag, we're going to pick right now. Swag winner is MAB. So Chef Natron and MAB. Chef Natron won the NFT. MAB won the swag. Get with me in the Discord channel and we can get that all figured out. Just because you lost now, guys, doesn't mean you can't win again. I'll be doing a giveaway next Saturday as well. You don't have to do anything if you already own an NFT or are a member. So next Saturday, I'll be doing a giveaway for Moon Juice NFT number 2 and another swag. So the winners tonight are Chef Natron for the NFT and MAB for the swag t-shirt. Congrats, guys. Congrats, and I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Okay, with that, let me get caught up in these chats. Treat CC's button like you do her. So I probably won't get to all the coins you guys want to charge tonight, but we'll get to some. But congrats to you guys. Congrats on the first giveaway. Oh, it's not. It's pretty late right now. So as of right now, I have time for a couple more coins tonight. I searched through the chat. There's just way too much chat for me to go through, so I scrolled to the bottom. So if you want your coins charted, just post them right now, and we'll chart them. So congrats, Beanbag. Congrats, Chef Natron. I'll get with you guys in the Discord either today after the live stream or tomorrow. It's pretty late my time, so I'll get with you guys tomorrow. And we'll get that NFT sent over to Chef Natron, and I'll send you the list of shirts you can pick from off the swag collection, MAB. So congrats, guys. So what coins are we looking at now? I got enough for a couple more, and then Trading Crypto's got to go night-night. ALBT. Didn't I do that already? I think you're late to the party, Zgoth. Yeah, so I did ALBT earlier. This is the prediction. I don't remember what I said, but it looks like it's shit in the bed down to to 5.3 cents. Okay, guys, I have time for Moon Juice JPEG, bitch. Thank you, thanks, Chef. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. And I'm very happy that you won, man. That's awesome. Number 1, you got the number 1 NFT. First Moon Juice NFT. So we are going to look at Haka. So Haka actually just initiated another staking program. So I staked mine for 60 days for 60% APY, and now I'm staking mine for 60 days for 40 APY. And during that staking period, you can see what that caused. That that caused that consolidation sideways on Haka. But as of right now, it looks like Haka has entered its second up phase right now. We did have that breakout finally above this resistance area. So I think the next stop for Haka is going to be, well, it looks like we're heading into that downtrend right here. So I'd be keeping an eye on 44 on the RSI retracement on a bear scenario, which would actually validate this uptrend still. So I'll retest of this uptrend and then continuation higher on Haka. I'm currently not buying any Haka. I bought 200,000 back here of Haka, and I've accumulated quite a bit more from staking it. So I don't have any intention on buying any more Haka. If they keep offering staking rewards for it, I'll stake it. But this is my Moonshot Gamble coin. If you're not aware, if you're new to the channel, this is my Moonshot Gamble coin. If it makes money, it makes money. If it goes to zero, it goes to zero. I used fund money on it. The thing that I like about this is there's only 188 million in total supply. There's only 30 million in circulation, and the market cap is only 500,000. So a 10x on this is only $5.2 million, which is nothing in the crypto space. All-time high was 52 cents 9 months ago. All-time low was 2 months ago at 1. If we look at the max, you can even see that they're not putting coins in circulation as well. And even if they did, 188 million there's nothing. I suggest don't invest in this just because I'm talking about it. Do your own research. But out of all the Moonshot gambles that I've looked at, I saw this one as the best opportunity. I actually like their utility as well. They came out, I believe this came out, what, in 2000? Yeah, July of 2021. I mean, high risk, but high reward in the long term. I mean, if this thing goes to $1, that's $200,000 plus that I get. I mean, just for $1, and I went to 50 cents the last bull run. So if it survives this bear market, who says it's not going to hit $1 in the next bull run? And in the Discord, I've already told you my crypto goals, and if that takes off, that'd be incredible. Jeff is going to need the #1 NFT so he doesn't get butthurt when I buy the Diamond OG coin. Oh shit. What up, Z? Good to see you. What up, Z? What up, Chef? What's up, Andy? You're too short-handed and busy. Well, I hope winning that NFT helped your mood being busy at your job. Okay, guys, so I got time for one more coin. We're gonna do one more coin tonight, and we are going to end the live stream. What should it be? What should it be? Any, mini, miny, more. Yeah, Zigoth, I've been doing the same too. I've been putting in some extra money. I am banking. I am kind of banking on that BTC retracement right now. I'm 75% back in the market. I have 25% of my funds still out of it, sitting on the side, dry powder. And I know Mr. Andy Walk is going to shake his head at this, but I think BTC is going down to 17,000. I think we're going to touch 25,000, 25.5. That'll be the top before we start capitulating back down a little bit lower. So I have dry powder set on the side, and with my overtime money, I'm kind of just saving that up as well. So I have my 25% plus my dry powder on the side. And if we get back to the 17,000, I'll probably buy more quant. My main focus now is to buy quant at $60 or below. My average buy price is $45 or $49. I have 75 quant right now. I want 100. I want 100 quant coins, and I'm not going to be buying it at the current price. So that is my goal on the next bed shitting of BTC. Beanbag, thanks, man. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it, and congrats on winning the swag. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all you guys for supporting this channel. R&D and shit. So we'll look at R&D. Oh, R&D, render. So render's up 6.2% at 77 cents, 530 million. Over half of that's in circulation, 223 million market cap. It's ranked number 177, so not super high, but not super low. All-time high was 878 9 months ago. All-time low was 2 years ago at 036. Looks like currently available on the following exchanges down here. Let's get into RNDR. So RNDR, similar to like a lot of, not like, similar to the coins that we charted, a lot of the coins we charted earlier today, looks like it's entering that second phase of the uptrend. I really need to find this page on the book that I read and post it on the Discord. It's actually, I find it very, very useful. There's three different phases of an uptrend. You have the lengthening, shallow uptrend, you have the steeper uptrend, then you have a shorter uptrend blow off top. And it happens, I think the book said it's like 85% of the time it plays out correctly. It plays out in three different phases. So there's 85% accuracy in this three-phase uptrend. You have the gradual uptrend, then you have a secondary uptrend, which is shorter, and then you have the blow-off uptrend, which is shorter than the secondary. So it's longer, shorter, shorter, then you have a retracement. So we're entering the second uptrend right here, it looks like. And so it looks like we might have that one more push up, but nonetheless, let's just take a TA look at it rather than just drawing some lines. As of right now, the MACD is continuing a bullish momentum. RSI is heading up high. It looks like RSI wants to head back up to around the 74 range. It looks like you guys head up to this area quite a bit. I'm going to draw a larger fib on this to validate it. Now we're off this one right here. Yep, this valid. So okay, so this is a valid fib right here. As of right now, we're bouncing off the 618. You can see we're consolidating between the 618 and the 0.5. We recently broke above the 0.5, but we were instantly met with a rejection candle right here. The candle is red, which means we're heading in a downwards momentum. So this 0.5 has to hold for a continuation higher, but the 0.5 is in a heavy support area. It just looks like with me on the MACD and everything, it looks like we want to consolidate sideways. Yes, we are in a general uptrend right here, so I think that consolidation is going to be heading us down to this 618 general area at 70 cents. That still would be a higher high than right here, but barely. So I think the lowest that we go is 70 cents. Then we'll have that first main hard candle test at 80 cents. I think that's going to be the case. The capitulation down to the 6.8, then I'll working our way back up to 80 cents. Then we'll assess the situation at that time. Nonetheless, if this enters phase 3, I think phase 3 of this uptrend will be once we break above this 382. I believe that's also what it says on the book. The 382 resistance is usually the start of the third phase of an uptrend. So if you break above the 382, that's going to initiate the third phase, which will initiate that quick blow off top and then retracement. So nonetheless, it does look like we are going to be moving up to around 80 if we bounce off the 618, but short term I do think we are going to be retracing to that general area. We do have a main support at 73 cents, so on that retracement keep an eye on 73 cents because we could have a bounce there, but nonetheless we are going to be retracing, to my personal opinion, before we move higher. I think the largest we retrace is possibly 10 cents. If we bounce off this main support, then so be it, but I think we're going to be retracing until we bounce back up, and then we're going to be testing this main resistance area at 80 cents. So shit. We're gonna look at shit, guys. Let's take a look at shit. Hang on. So I gotta take care of my dog real quick. It's pretty late my time. Well, not late. It's only 9:11 p.m. But that's I'm an old man. I'm 31 years old. That's usually my bedtime. But we're gonna stay up late tonight. We're having a great live stream. But I just gotta take care of my dog real quick. He's kind of hungry. He's gotta go to the bathroom too. So I'll be back in like 1 minute. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, and I'm back. Also picked up some LaCroix. Gotta hydrate to be great, right? You know, when I first started drinking LaCroix, I thought it tasted like shit, but it's more of an acquired taste. So we're on to shit right now. I'm guessing which shit. I will poop in NFT. Poop it NFT. I'm guessing it's this one. I don't even know why we're charting this. Are you actually playing this, Vlad? Oh man, I don't know what shit you're talking about. Tell you what, I'll chart shit. Whoa, another super chat, Mr. Andy Walk. Chef has won another battle, but he is losing the war. Screw you, Chef, and congrats on the NFT win, bro. I had to get the last word. And I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. That's absolutely awesome. So we'll look in the, I'll look in the shit coin later. I don't have that much time left, and it's kind of hard to find it. So maybe send me it on the Discord, and I'll post it on there. ALCX. Actually, I got all night. It's a Saturday, but stayed up late last night. So ALCX is up 0.4% at $33.84. 2.3 million max supply, 1.5 million circulation, 51 million market cap. So crazy low setup here. So this is definitely moon juice material if it survives the bear market. All-time high, holy shit. All-time high was 2,066 a year ago. All-time low was 2 months ago at 17.3. So that is crazy. That is a crazy drop. Let's see if they put more coins in circulation or what. Yeah. So they screwed you guys. So getting up to $2,000 is going to be very, very hard now. You see the price compared to the market cap was fine, and then they unloaded a shit ton more coins at the peak of the bull run. And the market cap's higher than it was back at its all-time high, which means they put a lot more coins in circulation, and the price has bled out since. So I'd be very hesitant on buying in on this, especially the way it looked like that was a money grab on their part. Because they're like, okay, peak of the bull market, we can put more coins in and make some more money. And they did that right at the top. And then since then, you guys have bled out. So I don't know the utility behind this. I don't know the devs or what their plans are on this coin whatsoever. But that's something just to be cautious of. But nonetheless, this is a good setup. Even though a coin has a good setup, though, it has to have some sort of utility without people manipulating it. Let's look at it on here. Oh, looks like we entered phase 2 of the uptrend. Whoa, we might have entered phase 3 actually. We'll have to see where this drops to. Nonetheless, though, RSI's reset. MACD, look at the MACD, guys. The MACD is pretty much nothing, just stagnant sideways. You can see the MACD is slowly bleeding out slower and slower. So this consolidation is entering a peak, which to me is initiating that we might see one more blow off top before we see a capitulation. RSI definitely has room to run. Let me see if I can draw a fib to validate this big talk up, this moon juice talk that I'm doing right here. So I'm gonna not blow. I'm going to back out. Oh boy. And I'm gonna draw. So it looks like we're riding on the 786 right now. So we're riding on the 786, currently having a difficult time getting over 3.5 and currently having a difficult time getting over the 618, which is at this main resistance at 41. Nonetheless, though, I think we are doing a very, very tight consolidation here, and I think this consolidation is going to end up in a break to the upside. So our first main stop on this break is breaking over 35. We break above 35, I think we're going to see a really quick pump up to 41, similar to what we did here. And this is a double resistance area at the 618 main resistance. And like I say, similar, say in the past, 1 top, 2 top, 3 top, drop top. Seems like coins are playing 4 top nowadays, but back in my day it was 3 top, drop top, and I'm still sticking with it. Short term though, I would keep an eye on 35. We break above 35, our next stop is this general area, and we'll assess the situation at that time. It is a double resistance area, but the way that we're set up right now with this very tight consolidation, I think the energy behind it would pump us up to the 382 at $52. That's more of a longer term type thing. I only do TAs on short term. So short term in the next couple days, I think we will be seeing around $41 if we do break above this $35 resistance area. So I don't see any downwards movement on this in the short term, and we'll just assess it at a later date. So right now, keep an eye on 35, break above that. I think we're heading to 41, and then we'll assess the situation at a later time. Bedtime. I just like how I can poke fun when I spend my money. Nobody likes me in real life, so I had to join a Discord. Wait, nobody likes me on Discord either. He blows the... Oh, watch out, guys. CC is about to start blowing. Oh, shit. So, Vlad says it's shit USDT. So we'll take a look at that. We'll try shit USDT. It says on Mex. Okay, so we found a chart. We found a chart. Looks like initial coin launch was on June, peaked out and shit the bed since. It's a rug pull. Get out. No, I'm just kidding. Let's actually do some decent TA on this. So what are you looking for on this, Vlad? Are you looking for a quick flip, or are you actually holding this for utility? Because holding a coin called shitcoin. So shitcoin's up 0.6%. Million zeros on a 7, 100,000 million billion trillion. First red flag is it's a trillion, which is usually a scam coin, and the 24-hour trading volume is only 3,000. You can definitely make money off this. I mean, I made money off SafeMoon. I bought SafeMoon the third day it came out, and that was probably the best investment I've ever made in crypto. $250 into $35,000. Absolutely nuts. I don't think I'll ever see anything like that again. Should have used that money to build a time machine so I could go back and invest more money on that day. Pure utility. Oh shit. So this has been out for a while. I mean, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, hey, if you would have bought in 3 years ago, you'd be up 116,000%. That's nuts. Even on the long-term time frames on a downtrend, your first higher top was back in 2021. Hit another run up here in October, another run up. So it looks like we do have larger run-ups, but they're getting smaller and smaller, but nonetheless it is in a downtrend. So not saying you can't make money off it, because there's definitely most likely going to be another run up, but when is that going to be? It's not going to be as large as these previous ones. You're making me chart shit. Okay, so we're going to chart shit. There's no RSI on it. MACD has been stagnant sideways. Let's go on a tighter time frame on this. Let's get some more data. So we're gonna go to the hour. Oh, someone sold big right there. So without the RSI, we're to go a little raw right now. We're consolidating sideways, having a difficult time getting over 75. The way that we're looking on the MACD, I mean, I'm gonna try to blow this up so we can get a closer look. Like, we really have to zoom in on this thing because it's not really doing much. Remember, this is micro on the MACD, me blowing this up because I had to zoom in super far. But even on the micro on the MACD, it's about ready to flip bullish, which means, or bearish, which means this is testing a resistance level which it doesn't want to break over. So I think what we're going to be doing is testing the top of the support channel at 6634 before we have another test of this resistance at 75. That would actually have the bullish scenario play out before we continue upwards. So short term, if we do that, that's going to be the case. If we do break above 75, the next stop's the 786 at 927. So if we capitulate down there and you ride it up to 927, that's 35% gain right there. But I do think in the short term we are going to be dropping down to this general support channel area, and then we can assess the situation at a later time. It actually looks like, yeah, so I'd be banking on that. I drop down to around the 6757 area in this general support area, and then I'm moving back up to test this resistance. It has some major movements per minute. You have a higher subscription on your trading view than I do. Oh no, I can do minutes. Maybe not. I didn't think I could do minutes. Honestly, I've never looked at minutes before. This shit's crazy. You know what I should do is just sit down here and stare at the computer and put BTC on or ETH and just stare at the minute chart. Post a chart that you're seeing on shit on shitcoin in the Discord. I'd like to get your view on it. I mean, it's cheap. I mean, if you think it's going to be taken off, I might want to toss a couple dollars in on it. So just spamming the coin you want me to chart in the live stream isn't going to get your coin charted. I see all the chats and everything like that. So you can post it once and I see it. So don't just spam it. Otherwise I'm not going to chart it. But this is your last warning because you did do it earlier in the live stream, but I will do Deso right now. So decentralized social Deso is down 0.8% at $7.87. Max supply is 10 million, circulating supply is 10 million. So almost all the coins are in circulation, which is fantastic. Means they can't unload more coins on you. Looks like the market cap is 82 million, which is super low. All-time high in this coin was $198 a year ago. All-time low was 2 months ago at $6.88. Currently available on the following exchanges down here, Coinbase being the leader. So let's jump into the TA on this. I'm on the minute, that's why I'm like, what is going on with these charts? Oh, come on, load. You can do it. Whoa, I charted this in the past? Oh boy, nothing's loading, guys. There we go. So This is back in April when I was Moon Boy. So if we look at the short term, this is just a short term consolidation on a slight uptrend. We are looking like we are consolidating within this uptrend. We go here, and it looks like here, ignoring the wicks. It does look like we're going to be entering a peak here pretty soon, towards the end of August. I have to fix this MACD because I had to blow it up for that one chart. So even the MACD is just stagnant sideways, which is initiating consolidation. Consolidation is a bullish thing. It means people are willing to accumulate the coin at the same price for a very long period of time, and eventually all the coins of that price range dry up. And once the price range, all the coins of that price dry up, there's nowhere for the coin to go but up. So if you own any coins, this works for every coin. So if you're owning any coins and the price is just staying the same for a long period of time, I know that's very, very boring, but that is very, very bullish in my personal opinion. Then this means that coin is being bought at the same price. I'm repeating what I said earlier, for a long period of time. And eventually all the coins at that price are going to dry up, and there's nowhere for the price to go but up. Because I know people want to make money quick in crypto, but if your coins range in between two different price areas for a very long time, I know your portfolio isn't making mad money, but I see that as okay. My coins consolidating, let me sit tight and wait till all those coins at those price ranges are bought out, and then the coin will pop. So similar to that, this is how that usually plays out. We see this very tight consolidation between the 786 main resistance area. We're entering the peak of this triangle. If we do have this breakout, I think the next stop will be up to around 956. We do have a resistance right here that would be initiating that breakout. So even if we broke out of this triangle or this consolidation, we do have to break above 826 to initiate that large movement upward. So I think of it like a spring. I've talked about this several times. You know, it gets coiled up, it gets tighter, 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 and you have all this energy coiled up. There's only two directions it can go, up or down. And when you get towards the peak, that's where you really need to start looking at the TAs. So is the MACD overbought? Is the RSI overbought? How is everything looking? So as of right now, we're entering the peak. The RSI is at 50. So 50 is halfway. So 50 is neutral. MACD isn't bearish or bullish. We're stagnant sideways. So more likely than not, if we do pop out of here, it looks like it's going to enter an overbought period. And then you look at the longer time frames on this stuff. What happens during the consolidation? What has it done in the past? So in the past, we've had this consolidation, and then it broke up to the upside. In the past here, we had a consolidation with a capitulation to the upside. So it looks more likely than not that when this coin capitulates, or when this coin consolidates, it has a capitulation, then it has a larger movement. So with all that data combined, you can generally say that I believe this coin is going to be moving to the upside in a general, in the next couple of days. So that's kind of a basic tutorial on TA, I guess you could say. That's a quick reference. I go more in detail when I TA for myself, but that's generally what I'm looking at. What is the coin doing? What are the patterns? What's the coin doing right now? Are there any similarities that the coin has done in the past that it's doing right now? And if you add all that up, I look at the 4-hour time frame, I look at the day time frame, mash all that up, and you get a general consensus on where the coin's going. So on the 4-hour right now, we are consolidating sideways. RSI stagnant, MACD is not doing crap. So I think this coin is going to be seeing that pop to the upside. So Deso's looking like it's going to be popping up to around $9.61. That's not financial advice. That's just based off of this quick TA of past history. So you can see consolidation pop, consolidation pop. So that's what I'm seeing. Deso's looking bullish in the short term. Pop, lock, and drop it. Corn Man. So Ivan is Corn Man. Man, the thing's crazy. Like, so I know you guys in the Discord, the people who are on here on the Discord. So if you haven't already, I do have a Discord. It's very, very active Discord. We're on there daily. We give each other crap. We share a lot of really good information. So if you want to join my Discord, I chat on it daily. All of us chat on it daily. We share good information. The link is below in the description. So join my Discord. I promise you won't be sorry. But the crazy part about that is I chat with these people in the Discord all the time, and then when they come on the live stream, they have different names. So I'm like, okay, this person here is just chatting. Who is this? Just like Ivan said, sup fan, Corn Man made it. So I know who he is from the Discord. Similar to it, Anton and everything like that. It's pretty crazy. So short term for now, Decil does look bullish. So CFG. Centrifuge. I've heard of this. Hey, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Tell you what, it's fun streaming, but I don't see how people can just sit straight in front of the computer for 3 hours. Like, I'm sitting there like, okay, I have to do this, I have to take the dog out, okay, I'm thirsty, I need to go get a drink. But Centrifuge CFG, so there's not much information on it on CoinGecko. Looks like CoinMarketCap's having a red flag on this coin. It says Bits is trading an IOU version of this token and not the official CFG asset. Please check the official announcement here. So if you're trading this coin, be careful. Apparently, looks like it's up 3.5% at 38 cents. Circulating supply is 100,000 million, 302 million, with a market cap of 116 million. All-time high on this coin was 15.98 a year ago. All-time low was 3 months ago at 16 cents. So that's 100. That's way more than 134%. But that is crazy. That is a crazy difference from a year to 3 months ago. Currently available on the following exchanges down here. Looks like Gate.io and BTCX is the leader. So let's get into CFG. Centrifuge. When did this coin come out? So just so I know what I'm looking for. So this coin came out June 2021. This data goes back to May 2022. So, oh, there we go. It loaded. Nonetheless, though, similar to a lot of coins we're looking at, this is in phase 2, which is very similar to what I see BTC doing. BTC, I believe, is to have phase 3. Oh, this is in phase 3 right now. Hang on. Yeah, so we're entering phase 3 of this, which generally means we won't have a large time frame until we see a capitulation. So we had the uptrend 1, uptrend 2, uptrend 3. So you can see we had the gradual, steeper, then the blow off. Let's draw some fibs on this and try to dissect it a little bit further. Looks like we got rejected at the 618, which is very unfortunate because the 618 on a fib channel is a it's the most important fib area on a fib channel. Like you have the 786, 382, which are the other main support ones, but the 618 is the most important area on a Fibonacci retracement. I don't know if you guys know that or not, So I'm learning you guys right now, I guess you could say. So we got rejected at the 618. We're currently heading back down. RSI entered an overbought area. MACD was absolutely off the charts, but it looks like we do this quite frequently. You can see we entered overbought here, retraced, entered the overbought here, retraced, and the retracement doesn't last that long, but nonetheless it does look like a retracement. So the retracement on CFG right now, I don't think the support holds at 32. I think we're heading to the 786. So I'd be keeping an eye on 30 cents for this. That might be a good buying opportunity, but that would break the steep uptrend, which means this would be the top, which would possibly mean the start of a downtrend. So there's a lot of information there. So I showed you the 3 lines. We had the gradual uptrend to the secondary uptrend to the steep uptrend, and I wish I didn't delete that, so I'm going to draw it right back here real quick. So we had the gradual uptrend to the secondary uptrend to the blow off uptrend. So everything happens in threes on crypto, in my personal opinion, and from everything I've read, it's very similar to that as well. And usually after the third blow off top of an uptrend, that's when you start that consolidation back downwards, which means the bullishness of this is gone. You're gonna have to cool down and head back down to, at least it looks like here, every time we retrace, we enter an oversold area. You can see back here in January, we entered oversold, oversold, oversold. So this enters oversold areas quite frequently. Not standing to go straight down there. You can see there was movement on the way down, but on the short term, I would see that movement to the 786 and it's working its way back up. And I don't do long-term TAs, but with this new tool that I've learned of the general threes of the uptrend, the longer term on this, this is the first charting cryptos given a long-term TA. I've given a couple longer ones, but this one's way more valid than all the rest. I'd be looking for a capitulation down here to the 786, but it does look like it's going to be doing something like that. So I think the top is in right here. BTC, I believe, is going to 25 and 25.5, then capitulating. It just looks like this beat BTC to the top. A lot of coins are very, very similar, and we are going to be seeing one more movement upwards on that third phase of the uptrend on a lot of coins, and then we're going to start seeing that drop. And that uptrend on the third phase is very, very short. As you can see, we have a lengthening uptrend, the secondary uptrend, then we have the quick pump up, and then the capitulation. So long-term bearish, short-term also bearish. I think we're heading down to at least 30 on the first stop. I've seen Vision Pulse trade do a 9-hour stream. You know, if I was playing a game, I might be able to do that, but there's only so many crypto. Well, there's probably a shit ton of cryptos. Oh, Vision Pulse trades. Yeah, the thing about that is that was probably a money grab. I don't want to bash Vision Pulse trades. I like Vision Pulse trades. Him and I are very, very similar in our TAs. You know, it'd be cool if him and I collabed and did a live stream together. That would be badass. Bad part is I think he has like 40-some thousand subscribers. And he stopped doing TAs. Have you noticed that? He stopped doing price prediction videos, and he's doing more informational videos than price predictions. Okay, everybody, with that, I am going to end the live stream. This was a great live stream. I appreciate everybody that came out. We were very interactive in the chats, which is fantastic. Congrats to Chef Natron on winning the NFT, and congrats to Beanbag on winning the swag. I am going to shower and go to bed, and I'll get with you guys in the morning on acquiring those two things. And if you're interested in participating in my future giveaways, I'm going to be doing them every Saturday until I'm caught up with my subscriber count. In order to participate in that, you need to be a member of the channel or own one of my coin NFTs, which you'll find the description on below. I mean, one of the coins the basic OG coin is, I think, $13 to $15, and if you're in the Discord, that gives you a special perk with an OG after your name with a different color. Kind of stands you out against the rest of the people in the Discord channel, so that's kind of cool. So Moon Juice NFT number 1 was given away today. Next Saturday, Moon Juice NFT number 2 will be given away on top of another swag. So cover 2 giveaways tonight. We'll do 2 giveaways on Saturday. I appreciate everybody who came out tonight for the live stream. I will stick around in the chat to chat with you guys for a little bit. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button. And I also am on the Discord regularly along with a lot of these people in the chat. So make sure you join the Discord channel. We share a lot of good information. We chat with each other. We have a good time. I've made a lot of friends that way. It's just a nice area to get into and just talk about crypto, because there's not a lot of spaces where you can openly talk about crypto without a lot of people being judgmental on the coins that you're charting. That's something I like about our Discord. You know, if you enter a different chat somewhere, you know, you say, hey, this is my coin. People are like, oh, that coin's shit. Why do you own that coin? In my Discord, it's very, very chill, and I intend to keep it that way. And we all are very, very supportive. So make sure you join my Discord channel. You'll find the link below in the description. So with that, guys, I'll catch you guys next time on the live stream of Charting Crypto. Thanks, everybody.